Hello and welcome to the fourth edition of ETBFSI FINNEXT Summit 2025. We are live from Bangalore and we have with us Mr. Reeju Datta, co-founder Cashfree Payments. Hello, sir, and welcome to the event.
Hello, thanks for having me.
To begin the conversation, you've just been the part of the panel, and we have seen the event with the theme around transformation for fintech. What was your, takeaways from the today's event?
Yeah, I think major takeaway was what the peer companies, the other fintech, leading fintechs are doing, how they are, I think, leveraging AI to drive better business outcomes. AI is a big topic across the globe, obviously. Apart from that, I think some of the common points that came out were how to kind of really own the technology stack and technology processing internally in-house and build everything in-house to deliver better customer experience, right, and build a better product in the long term. Apart from that, I think staying relevant for the new emerging businesses or the new emerging customers, knowing what they want, interacting with them. I think yeah, and so that you're relevant as customer behavior shifts. I think those were some of the points and how everyone else is doing that. I think that is something that was a good learning as part of this event today.
Well, that's really meaningful to know from you. You talked about, artificial intelligence. So in that context, would like to understand that the fintech space is evolving, rapidly with time. So generative AI is coming into the picture, cloud infrastructure is coming into the picture. So what is your observation in this context, and what roadmap do you see for fintech space in coming years down the line?
Yeah, I think AI in fintech is a big discussion. I think for one, AI will definitely contribute a lot to financial inclusion in terms of being making financial services very easy to scale. So then they can be accessed by a wide number of masses, right? So that is one. But specifically to applying AI in the current context, I think there are a lot of applications. But what we try to pay attention to is the quality of it, right? Can you actually deliver enough quality so that AI is performing better than your human? And that is only when you can replace the humans and get the business outcomes. So I think that is something that still at this point needs a fair amount of expertise, technological expertise. It's not very easy to do a job that a human does and do it better than them consistently. So that is something we'll see evolving. But once that happens, once AI is able to replace a human or do the job better than a human, consistently, and then that's when the real innovation or the progress that is promised, will start to happen. So right now it's possible, but it needs a lot of expertise in AI to do that, right? So that's why it's slow.
Well, sir, these days, all the sectors are talking about the development, and the government is also very aggressive in terms of Vikasit Bharat by 2047, which they believe is incomplete without the financial inclusion and taking the rural masses into the picture. There are small banks, there are, PSU banks and NBFCs who are catering the segment, but what role the fintechs can play in this space?
Yeah, I think it's about accessibility and financial inclusion. So, just for instance, right, we have something very simple as KYC. Now, KYC, when we do, we say, you enter your OTP, your Aadhaar OTP, and let's say you complete a KYC. But we need to understand that people in smaller towns and cities, they don't maybe understand the concept of entering an Aadhaar card and entering the OTP. What they prefer is, uploading scans of the documents that they already have, which may be an Aadhaar card, but it may be a very unstructured document like a birth certificate, also for instance. So you have to use technology, you have to use AI to read that. Let's say we will do something we called smart OCR, right, where we read the document and understand its context, verify it, and we do this for, let's say, low internet connections and bad images and so on. So yeah, I mean, essentially it is how financial services can make it how fintechs like us can make it more accessible for the masses. I think that is the challenge that we need to work on. Yeah.
You talked about the accessibility to the masses. One follow-up question in that context is that what is your take in terms of digital literacy specifically for the masses coming from there? You are designing a product, for them which involves some technicalities. How much, they are aware about it? What is the need of digital literacy and financial literacy for that particular set of mass?
Yeah, I think that is something that has improved. Like people have become digitally literate with all the mobile internet penetration that we have seen. But that said, there is still a segment I think that needs. I mean, you have to make it easy to use. People can maybe use a WhatsApp, but they can't use all the other products that we have. So you have to kind of make the product simple enough to bring it onto a level that they understand, something that they use every day. And that's a challenge, right? That needs proper design thinking, product thinking, proper thinking from the hat of this particular customer, understanding this customer really well. So yeah, that's something that's evolving, and it will be very critical, right? Because at the end of the day, you have to scale financial services, have to make make it really easy to use financial services, and at the same time keep out bad actors and fraud, right? So build this, trusted financial services, setup. So yeah, that's an ongoing process and needs product and design thinking to a large extent.
Well, thank you so much, sir, for giving your valuable time and talking to us. Thank you. Stay tuned to ETBFSI for more updates.